Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight, at this particular point, so did a stream earlier today, I am just testing some of the BeamNG. So I decided to copy the mods from my old computer, which I recently got back onto my new computer, my current computer, and I've got 177 mods. According to 176 of 177 active. Not all of those are cars or vehicles. Some of those are maps. I won't be going through the maps. I'm just checking through the vehicles to make sure that I don't have any mods that are just not that good. No offense to the creators of these mods. I know that everyone that makes a mod tries their best and works to the best of their abilities. It's certainly not something that I could do, but it's just personal preference that I would like to have mods that have a certain standard, and it also slows down the game to have too many mods. So anyway, without further ado, so far I have identified a few mods that I would want to get rid of. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So I have an Actros, that's a Mercedes Actros truck, BMW E65 7 Series, an Opel Vectra, a Prius mod which you'd have seen in the earlier stream today, or yesterday I should say. Excuse me, and an Alfa Romeo Brera. So I'm currently testing this 1980s BMW 3 Series. So far it is an excellent vehicle. Fairhaven map, which is from Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. And this is the 2.4 litre diesel version. So we're just going to drive it around here. This is going to be more like your typical BeamNG video, because I'm going to crash each car on purpose afterwards, just because why not? It's BeamNG. It is one of the things it's known for, so plus crash fast enough, you do get a crash cam for speed most wanted. Apparently that wasn't fast enough. This car's not that quick, unfortunately. Let's try this. Yeah, that was dramatic enough for it. I don't know what its parameters are, but actually going quickly, or at least it has to be a significant crash. Anyway, so this mod is definitely staying. This one is definitely a good one. It's a keeper. I'm not going to test each variant, because that will just take a lot of time. I'm going to move on. I'm not testing ones I know are good either, just the ones I'm not sure of. So I know this E31 8 series is good. I tested this 5 series earlier today. So I'm gonna go in order, but I'm skipping the ones I know are good, and I'm only going to choose one variant of each mod to test, because generally, what I'm looking for is the dashboard, the interior view good, and things like that. Does it actually drive? Does it handle decently? Does it have obvious big glitches? So I don't need to test every variant. Generally, if one variant is good, all the variants should still be good. They'll just be different based on what they're trying to portray with that variant. Seacrest County, what? Just gonna teleport somewhere. Yeah, let's go there. Got traffic disabled because as the last quite laggy. I had traffic and everything enabled. Disabling it today. It's still lagging. That is a nice view of the car. This is annoying. And I didn't set up the chat. I have to stick to the more rural those are less laggy. Let's see if it wants to load the map. Should have used a lighter map for this testing. But where's the fun in that? This is taking its time. Okay. Let's try this area. I don't think this is going to be any better. I swear it was going a lot better before I decided, oh, this would make a good stream. Once I decide to stream it, I really need to get my old PC set up to do the streaming so that this one can just concentrate on the gaming, but I'll need to get a video capture card. It's totally locked up right now. Should have done it in the C1 map. Okay, it seems to have loaded now. whenever it decides to load. I think I'm going to go back to the highway because it was a lot smoother performance out there. Drive there. Oh dear. This isn't going to drive anymore. Oh well. We shall continue the journey in the next car. This is definitely a keeper. Right, the next one to test is... Well, I don't need to test that because I know that that is a good one. Don't need to test that because I know it's good. This one I'm on the fence about, but I'm not going to test it because I know I haven't decided if I want to delete it or not. This one I know is good, if it's the one I think it is. Yes, it is the one I think it is. So I know that one's good. So it's onto the E34. Let's take a 525 TDS. I don't know what my obsession with diesels today is, but diesels all the way. It's probably because diesels are underrepresented in games. So you get all the most powerful petrol cars. Occasionally you'll get the slow petrol ones just to punish you in a racing game, but diesels are underrepresented. Right, let's sort the seat out. Oops. Which you'll know from Need for Speed. Hopefully you can see where I was going. To do this. Here we go. It's gonna lag. It's gonna lag for a while, but this map does a color change just like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 when you drive through the fuel station. I'm not going to try that again because at certain cars it lags. So it could be here for a while. This stream is just going to be me making my computer freeze up while being eventually it will stop. I'll try old timing that now. No, it did not. Oh, it did. Well, this car is definitely a keeper anyway. Although this particular version I've just destroyed. Next up we have, of course, another BMW that's blown away. It's the E38. Let's take this. Waiting for the loading time. Hopefully it won't load me inside the lamppost. No, instead it's just being incredibly laggy. tab again, that might help. Seemed to help last time. Fix the seat position. This is also going to take a minute. Well, this guy's certainly a bit homesick. On to the next one. Which is the M4 G82 G83 two-door. Let's just grab this no roof G83, because why not? Just watching the stream. It's about 5 minutes behind on my other computer. Okay, I might change the map because this waiting time between each mod loading is something else. It will mean that my title will be somewhat clickbait, but technically I did do most of them on the Need for Speed map. Yeah, this is a good one. I like that screen. Sound is awesome. Let's set the camera up nicely. Let's get this into sport. Oh, so those are the gears displayed there, changing the map. And it is taking a long time to load. So after this one I'm going to change to a map that should not have this problem. Okay, got some kind of garbled displays. It's saying ETK, which is the kind of BeamNG version of BMW. Okay, not too bad. It was till I just destroyed it. Right, going to change the map now. Wrong menu option. Go to a nice, simple map that I know. Not too simple, this one's quite simple. Long expressway, but that's too simple. Go to Johnson Valley, which is interesting enough, while not being so heavily detailed, or not heavily detailed, so full of objects, like buildings, that just make it laggy. Even though my OBS studio tells me if it will load up, it doesn't want to load up now. Even though it tells me that it's the CPU isn't hardly working, it is having some effect streaming, because it wasn't as laggy before I started streaming on that map. Then I started with traffic on, but I did turn traffic off because it was taking a while to load cars in, but it wasn't as bad as it was. But now hopefully with this map it'll be a lot smoother when it does eventually load in. Which at this rate might be sometime next week. But we can get to look at this lovely E38 7 series while we wait. It's just somehow become frozen on the screen. Oh, here we go. Now the map's loading in. It's loaded my default Range Rover. Alright, to keep everything as smooth as possible, not even going to load traffic, just till we see how long it's taking to load each car, because it could be, again, partly due to the fact BeamNG tells you, if you have as many mods as I do, that it will affect performance, so it could be a part of that. Anyway, the next vehicle in line, well, I know that this one is, it's good. It's the only gripe I have with this particular mod, this X5680 mod, is it seems to have a six-speed gearbox on the automatics, and as far as I can tell, in real life they are meant to be 5-speed. But other than that, no, that's not what it was. It has an 8-speed, and they're meant to be 6-speed. Yeah, so either way, too many gears. Let's try this red one. Actually, let's try this camera one. Let's see how long it takes to load this time. Still quite a while. So far, since I've started streaming, I've not come across any ones that I want to delete, so that's good but also bad because I have too many. And I do need to cut them down a bit. Well, going from looks alone, oh dear me. Hello, Gamanko. Yes, I am on a 4K display. To load the vehicle list. Switch to a less laggy map and still having problems. It is definitely due to the number of mods. Okay, finally. So, the next one, I think I know I've tested the Z4, so I don't need to test that. Okay, what's this that says flying car. Okay. So I'll add that to my list if I see anything that matches the name of coupe that needs to be deleted. It just seems to be a flying car. Well, it made the car that I was driving before fly. This is going to be funny when I load in the next car, and on top of this, it's about 10,000 feet in the air by now. Let's see, what's the next one to test? I think I tested those buses. Yeah, I did, and they were okay, so we're going to test the Dodge Charger. Let's try this one. Eventually it might load. It did, and we are miles away. Yes, it's me, it's making real. Well, we dropped the car from whatever height that was. This is what would likely happen to it. In any case, let's drive it. No idea where the road is. About a few miles in that direction. Let's try and get it back to the road at least. Let's just get ourselves back into the road. As much fun as it is spinning the car around in the dirt, it would be nice to just enjoy it on the road. This is definitely one to keep. Whenever it loads, we'll test another car and see how it goes. Or it might not be a car, or it might be a bus. Just have to decide which ones I like the most and keep those on the waitlist. It might also be because some of them are ones or something. Testos, I believe the F350 was to be deleted, but I'll just check again. So yeah, let's go with this. Right, our Ferrari has dropped in. And we've lost the time already. Let's just move it over here. Doesn't always work. Method for moving files in BeamNG is sometimes slow and annoying. And there are other ways, but I have not learned them yet. So we've got a little bit so that fire doesn't burst, and then prepare the vehicle. So far it looks pretty good. So it's like, I believe that was a Lamborghini Countach. There was a Ferrari now. There were 3 millions. Well, 2. I can't remember. the next vehicle. And the next vehicle is the Ford F350. I know I tested this before myself, not on a stream, but I can't quite remember what was wrong with it, so I just want to be sure. I think it didn't have any sounds. And apparently it has a fatal limit error. And all of a sudden it doesn't want to give an interior camera. So yeah, that's definitely being deleted. Next vehicle. Ford F450. Do 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 do. Waiting for the game to load is so boring. Do 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 do. Wow, it's taking so long. Here we go. I don't know what's happened to the driver camera. I think something's gone wrong. Let's try. See if that fixes it. Oh, it's still not right. sure what's going on here. Properly tested. For some reason, instead of interior view, it's showing me the underneath of the fan. That fixed it. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely so the next one to test is, pretty sure I tested that, but I can't remember, so I might test it, but can't imagine it being that bad. But it might be worth testing it. I think I'll go skip down to the ones that I know I'm not sure of and really want to test. So let's test this one because it wasn't working all the time. Let's see if it's working or not. I might have to call time on this testing at some point because I'm getting a bit tired. Okay, this one seems to be not working. I know I had it working at one point, so just going to check the config and see. If there's anything obviously missing. Could be the engine choice. I think I had problems with the engine choice. So let's try it now. That's still loading up. Okay, so the 3-litre V6 diesel engine doesn't work. Let's try the i4 diesel does work. Let's try the i4 too. Okay, so basically got two engines that don't work, which is rather annoying. But as I'm a big fan of Jaguars, I will keep it for now. Totally goes contrary to what I'd said earlier in this stream, that if one variant works, all of them should work. In some cases you do find one variant is the only one that works and the rest do not work, which is quite disappointing. Let's see. Let's have a look at this bus and see. Gasoline powered bus. It's rather interesting. I don't think it worked properly, and I never bothered to delete it. I just kind of ignored them, and then until I forgot, and then I got a new computer, and anyway. I'm getting a bit sleepy, so probably test one or two more and then call it a night. Okay, the engine starts, that's a good sign. But this interior this is nothing. This is just ridiculous. This is nothing. Nothing interior. Exterior is not too bad. afternoon. What's the wake up an innocent family at 3 a.m.? As it is currently almost 3 a.m., let's give it a go, shall we? Okay, let's wake that family. So it never works for me. I'm trying to use that method of moving it and it just plonks it back down where it was. Alright, let's try quick charging. Yeah, that works. Race mode. That's a lovely car. But it's got to be deleted. Because it's undrivable. Alright, before I totally give up on it, let me try going into the config and seeing if it can't be fixed. Let's see, what could it be? It could be... So I'm not seeing engine and gearbox. Aha, here's the engine. Don't know what changed to make it possibly drive. I wonder where the transmission is. Change driving modes. Just one more after this and then call it a night. And then I'll go delete the ones that I'd earmarked for deletion. Right. This looks good. see. Well, it has an interior at least. I wouldn't say it's quite the right interior, but it's not too bad. It's not something I'm likely to drive that much because how it looks is quite gorgeous. Default possibly. Let's have it as something a bit more. one of the two. I'll get one more. I think the next one to test shall be the Lexus LX. Let's just fill in the bits. Oh, there are so many different versions. Let's go with this logo. Which is apparently going to take a long time to load. So I'm going to fill in the gaps since I got to the boss. All that bus pack, I think it included that one, the Sataro, and the SL202. And once I reach all the ones in between, then I report an act, because then I at least know that I've gone through all of the mods up to a certain point. This sounds quite good. Driving in that camera view is not, it's not good for your health. Anyway, on to the next vehicle. The next vehicle is the Lincoln Continental, and this will be the last this will be the last one I'll test tonight because I'm actually falling asleep. Okay, not bad in red, and it's gonna squirt that relief. sounds good. Do we end on a crash or do we end on a crash? That is a question. Yes, let's have a BeamNG use without